Hey guys, so my name is Trey Wilson. I am a recent graduate of The Ohio State University. I graduated with a Bachelor in Communication. I go to the UA campus. I've been coming to Grace Fellowship for about 5, 6 years at this point, and I've been going to the UA campus for about 5 years or so. And it's been an absolute blessing. Like, UA is growing like crazy. Some of the people that I first met at UA aren't there anymore, which is crazy how much it's changed. And, it's super humbling to know that God has placed me at Grace Fellowship. I have been super strengthened in my faith ever since attending this church. And, I'm very humbled to be in this position right now. So I'm going to answer the 3 questions that are on the prompt for the summer 2021 internship position. So the first question is explaining how I accepted Jesus, my Lord and Savior. So it started when I was a freshman in high school. I went to Young Life right before winter break happened. And, first I thought it was just like a hangout for high school kids. So, I kept going every week. Then eventually I started going to the Bible study called Campaigners, where I really learned about who Jesus was, the gospel, and then everything that goes along with that. And, it was super, super, it was different. Like, I've never experienced anything like it before. Everyone was nice. They weren't judgmental. I'm like, why are these people so nice? And then, when I went to Young Life Camp my freshman year, after my freshman year of high school during the summer, I went to Young Life Camp, and that's when I really started to, digress this whole Jesus thing. There was a camp speaker there. We did stuff all week. We talked about the talks and things called cabin time. And then I think just, during that week, something started to click. Because after that, I started posting more about Jesus on my social media and stuff like that. And I was like, what's going on? Like, I've never done this before. Why is there this sudden change in my heart? And then, so my sophomore year, I officially committed my life to Christ at Young Life Camp again at the end of my sophomore year of college or high school. And then since then, I've had an on and off relationship with Jesus. I'd say the most closest I've been to God is probably right now. I recommitted my life back in March to Christ. It was just, super a hard time. I was just making excuses not to go to a grace group. I was barely going to church, stuff like that. And I think with the COVID-19 pandemic, it's been a perfect opportunity for me to, come home to God. And so I was like, you know what, I'm done running. Like, it's time to go all in. And then March 12th of this year, I recommitted my life to Christ, and my life has never looked better. I'm preaching the gospel more, especially on TikTok. I am a Christian TikTok creator, and I've been doing it in that unique way because we can't really be around people for too long because of COVID. And I've never been as close to God as I am with right now. And I'm just taking steps each and every day to, improve that relationship with God by reading and then preaching His Word. So the next question on here is explain why I believe God may be leading me into vocational ministry. So I've kind of been like half in and half off with ministry, but I feel like at this point, with how things are going in the world, I think God can use me to help lead others to Christ. He's allowed me to use my platform on TikTok to reach a bunch of people, and I want to provide that for somebody else, even if it's just in like a virtual way. Like, I'd love to help, high schoolers, middle schoolers. I like to do communication. I like to get information out to people. I like to care for others. My main love language is quality time, so spending time with, people, talking about Christ and learning about their background. So I want to take that next step from virtual ministry to, that in-person ministry and like that really interpersonal, that interpersonal relationship with the people I would be serving. And then the last question on here is, what do you hope to accomplish in this internship? Obviously, the first thing is I want to strengthen my relationship with God. There's a couple things I'm still like holding on to, but I want to, be around that professional staff, especially the pastors who are very wise men. And I feel that they can, help lead me to, really surrender fully. There's still a couple things I'm holding on to, and it's a constant battle every single day, and I can't do it alone. I need God, and then I also need people to help me, reach that goal to like surrender fully to God and like, completely live for Him, and then not the things of this world. And then through Noah Hazerleg, he went through a mentorship program with me over quarantine, and just hearing his experience with this program, the internship program, is what really led me to want to apply again and to see if God has vocational ministry in my plan. So I look forward to hearing your guys' response. Thank you for your time, regardless of the situation. God bless.